Wanna Be True Teen Movies here. Since this month, I've been doing my reviews for women-based movies because of Women's History Month. Here's my review for 1988's dark comedy, Heathers. Now, Heathers, it's pretty much classic right here. Premiered back on March 31st, 1989. And it's really terrific. You got Winona Ryder, Shannon Doherty, Kim Walker. I mean, it's definitely a really solid, 80s based film. Directed by Michael L. Lehman. Here you got Winona Ryder, who plays Veronica, who is probably the most popular clique in her high school, but she ends up disapproving when the other girls, who behave and all. And so, like, when Veronica and her new boyfriend named JD, played by Christian Slater, ends up confronting clique leader Heather Chandler, played by Kim Walker, and accidentally poison her. They end up making it appear as a suicide, and not sure. Also mentioned they also clash with clique's new leader Heather Duke, played by Shannon Doherty. I mean, this movie is a very interesting dark based comedy. I'm not even joking. There's literally like someone, there was actually a copycat killer, who pretty much killed someone based off of this film, believe it or not. So, yeah, but anyway, Heathers is still such an iconic film, one of the most iconic movies of the 80s. I guess say it was like the Mean Girls of, of that year. Shannon Doherty, of course, she is best known for Beverly Hills 90210 fame. She was really solid. The high school is really, decent. The dark comedy aspect is pretty good. The cover up, is really decent. It's a really iconic it's definitely a really iconic teen comic. I mean, of course, back in the 80s, there was so many great teen comics out there. Of course, there was The Breakfast Club. Heathers is one of them. This is definitely one of the best teen movies of that era. It's like I said, premiered back in 1988, and I think it's a movie that still holds up. There was even actually a TV show based on it as well, which didn't last so long. I don't know. But it's definitely a really solid film. I mean, Winona Ryder, of course, she was the heyday back in the 80s with Edward Scissorhands, with Heathers. Of course, in the 90s, she had... Edward Scissorhands was in the 90s. My bad. Of course, in the 80s, she also did have Beetlejuice. The death scene is really intriguing. This did have loads of really interesting moments in it. I mean, if you guys have never really seen Heathers, you can find it on Hulu. You can actually find it on Peacock. You can find it on Fandango Now, Vudu, Apple, Prime. Go give this one a go. It's a really fun one. Anyway, let me leave it to you guys. Have you ever seen the 1988 film Heathers? If so, what story? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? What are some of your favorite parts in it? Some of your favorite moments? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Teen Movie signing out.